The unemployment rate reached 5% in Mexico. Coahuila has the first place nationwide. People look desperately for a job by any means. A common option is to send resumes through emails to any enterprise. People who don't have internet at home go to cyber cafes. The cyber cafe has become a recent office for many workers, such as salespersons, lawyers, accountants, and also state workers. When least expected, people forget their files, automatically creating in cyber cafes a brand new digital file. People who make and send their resumes from that place leave their personal information available to anyone. The easiest thing is to find their addresses with these people's story lives in a computer file. I thought about beginning with new stories from a virtual graphic file to know more about these people's lives, to take advantage of the information contained into these files. I made up an outsourcing company. That is how I got into their homes to offer them a new job. Sniffing around into Link's Cybercafe's hard disk, I found Nancy's resume. She is 26 years old, and she is single, and she lives at 519 C. Olivo Street, in Torreon. In her resume, she states that she studied commerce at Comercial Trevino, one of the oldest schools in Torreon. Her resume indicates that she also was a shoe seller, receptionist at a dentist's office, secretary at a travel agency, and her current job is as an insurance company agent. In either of her jobs, she has practiced her technician career. I asked about her reasons in an email. I also asked which were her best and her worst occupations to offer her a new job. Nancy answered the questions within 4 days. Her ideal job: in a bank or as a bureaucrat. I printed and sent her resume to Santander and Scotia banks. Even though when it is going to be impossible for her to get the job without English domain or an undergraduate degree in administration, a bureaucrat friend arranged some interviews to compete for a position as a secretary in a historical society or as a cashier in the city cadastre. The last thing that my friend told me is that they decided no to offer more positions due to next change of municipal administration. I found this resume at River System Cyber Cafe, very close to Louis' address, at 108 Torreblanca Street, married, 37 years old, automotive technician. He has always worked as a salesperson of electric items at hardware stores, selling building materials, paintings. I wrote him through the outsourcing office, offering him a new job and asking him about his ideal job. Louis answered that the automotive field represents his ideal job. I wrote him a new email asking him for personal information about his likes, habits, and his current emotional condition. I altered his resume, enclosed the questionnaire, and I took it to 2 automotive workshops a couple of weeks ago. I went back to ask about Mr. Luis Robles. In both places, the answer was the same. Luis Robles had never worked here.